Okay, gang, this is the review for Music Theory 1, Alfred's Essentials of Music Theory, Unit 4, page 27, lessons 14 through 17. If you already have your work done, I would recommend maybe playing this video back at 1.5 times speed so it doesn't take so long, save you a little bit of time. We're just going to get right into it. Number 1, repeat signs are 2 dots before or after a double bar is what they're looking for here. Okay. How many total measures would a musician play in the following example? The answer here is 8, because they're going to play 1 measure, 2 measures, 3 measures, 4 measures. Hit the repeat sign. Since there's no forward repeat anywhere, we just go all the way back to the beginning. Play these measures again for measure 5, 6, 7. You'd skip the first ending, go to the second ending, and that's your 8th measure right there. Okay, number 3, fill in the correct number. That's going to be 4 eighth notes equals a half note. It's going to be 6 eighth notes equals a dotted half note. 3 eighth notes equal a dotted quarter note. And 8 eighth notes equal a whole note. Number 4, complete the notes by adding stems to the first measure and beamed notes in pairs to the second measure. Be sure the stems are pointing in the correct measure, okay? Are pointing in the correct direction. So for the first one, they're asking for stems, adding stems in the first measure, okay? So those are going to be pointing up, and remember, on or below that third line, pointing down. Make sure it's on the correct side of the note head. Okay, for the next one, all of these are above the third line, so we're just going to go ahead and add stem directions down. Stem directions going down. Okay. And then since they wanted you to beam them, right? So beamed notes in pairs to the second measure. These are going to be beamed just as follows. So these are all eighth notes. Since we're in 3/4, you have to have 6 eighth notes in 3/4, so there you go. Number 5, moving on. Fill in the correct number. This will be 4 eighth note rests that go into 1 half note. For letter B, it's going to be 6 eighth note rests if you want to equal 1 quarter note rest and 1 half note rest. For C, that's going to be 2 eighth note rests equals 1 quarter note rest. For D, it's going to be 8 eighth note rests equals a whole rest. And notice they give you the time signature there, because remember, a whole rest, depending on the time signature, whether it's 2/4, 3/4, or 4/4, can be worth different amounts of time. It just means to rest for the whole measure. Okay, number 6. Complete the measures by adding 1 rest above each arrow. This is the Hallelujah chorus. So 1 rest above each arrow. We're going to go quarter rest here, 8th rest there, and 8th rest here. Just remember, no matter what you enter, since we're in 4/4, there has to be 8 eighth notes worth of space. So the quarter note is 1, 2. 8th rest is 3, 8th note is 4, 5, 6, 8th rest is 7, 8th note is 8. So it always has to add up to 8 eighth notes no matter what. So here we've already got 2 eighth notes, which means there's 6 missing and they want 2 rests. So we're going to do a quarter rest. Now there's only 4 missing, and we're going to do a half rest to complete that. And always make sure that it adds up to 8 eighth notes. All right, next one, we're going to go quickly through the next 2. Quarter note rest here, 8th note rest here, and 8th note rest here. And this last measure is the same as the second measure. It's going to be quarter note rest followed by a half rest. Okay, number 7. A dotted quarter note equals how many beats in 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4 time? That's going to be 1.5 beats. So you can go 1.5 there. It's 1.5 beats for the dotted note. Remember, which note receives the beat, that's what the bottom part of the time signature answers. So this is 2/4, it's saying the quarter note gets the beat, 3/4, it's saying the quarter note gets the beat, and 4/4 is also saying the same thing, the quarter note gets the beat. And since a dot adds half the value of the note to the note, that's going to be 1 beat for the quarter note plus half, giving you the 1.5. I know it's a long, convoluted answer for a simple question, but just want to make sure everybody understands dotted notes. Okay, number 8. Rewrite the example using first and second endings in the staff below. Okay, and just to save on time here, I'm going to go ahead and hit pause, and I will explain after I've finished my work. Okay, now that I've finished my work, I'm just going to explain a little bit how this works. This is the very famous piece by Johann Sebastian Bach. You probably recognize the melody. I kind of want to sing it for you, but I'm not going to. So what we've got here is the first example in 8 that it wanted you to rewrite is 16 measures long. And they only give you, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 measures to do the same work that is written above. So obviously we have to use first and second endings. And there's part of this material that's repeated. So what you got to do is find the material that is repeated. And so you've got this part of the melody here. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2. So this is the first part of the melody, and this is going to be the second ending. And you can see right here that the melody repeats. Bum ba ba da da dum bum bum. Bum ba da 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 dum bum bum. So that's the same part of the melody there. So after the first ending, it just repeats back up. And this is the whole repeated part right here, there. So that happens twice, and then you've got the first ending. And now here is the second time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's those 6 measures again right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then these last 2 measures are a little bit different, right? So that's where your second ending comes in. If you have any questions about that, feel free to ask me in class, and hope this helped. Make sure that you had all the right answers. Have a good day.